What up, yo? Welcome to the second part of the Bedrock showcase. Today we're doing the final bit from the last video. So yeah, let's get into it. First up, we have barriers. We have crying obsidian. This is what you can find in like all of the nether portal, like the ruined portal bits. My mouse still hasn't changed, still doing the same feature. And this is the respawn anchor. The reason I've got barrier blocks around it is because if you try and activate it in the overworld, it goes boom, and I'll just show you that like right now. Just go over here, right, just get it, man. So you need crown obsidian to make this. See, like, if you try and activate it in the overworld, it goes boom. It sucks, really sucks. I'm hoping Mojang fixes the glitch I'm having with my mouse not showing up on the video. Yeah, alright, so now we're just going to go into the nether and show you the new features in here. That was not cut, by the way. That was probably, the loading time for the nether is really fast. Right, so this is the respawn anchors actually working. You can see some of the other video over there. So this is what it actually looks like when they're working. So what you need is, first, so this is one with 1 life, 2 life, 3 life and 4 life. Basically this lets you respawn in the nether. If I just grab some glowstone, still really laggy for getting items, but I'll live. Right, so look, if I just left click on this bit, it just adds to it. And every time I do it, it says respawn point set. Now, if I go to survival, actually no, I'll just clear my inventory. Now, if I go to survival and I jump into some lava, oh, actually no, let's just let these guys take care of me. Come here, boy. You can't beat me. Oh, look at that. Oh, now they're all fully. Anyway, look. If I come out now, there's only 3 lives left. But I've respawned in the nether. Oh. Yay, I'm dead again. And now there's... now there's 2. I need to get... Okay, can you all buzz off now? I'm trying to do a showcase here. I said, buzz off! Toodles, bye! Can you go? Oh. Right, new mobs. So, as you can probably see from there, we have a lot of new mobs. So, let's starting. Move, you fat pig. Right, so starting off, first thing we have, oh, not there. We have the Strider. So, oh, that's a baby. Right, this is the Strider. They might look like horrific, scary animals, but if I just go to survival, they're passive. Look here, look. Look, they're not doing anything to me. Oh, they're not doing anything to me. Even if I punch them, they just stay here. And this is your source of strength in the nether. Look, they're literally just being passive. So they're now the only passive mod in survival. It's great. So this is the Hogling. You saw that earlier. They will attack you unless you're wearing gold armor. And they drop pork. If I just quickly kill him, you'll be able to see that. Come on. Come on, die, you stupid thing. So they have a fair amount of health points. I believe it's about the same as a cow. And I don't know if you saw that, but he dropped some pork. Anyway, go back over here. So our next is the Zogling. It's basically a zombie Hogling. Now these guys attack Striders. So they're kind of like wolves. They also attack zombie pigmen, or sorry, I mean, I'll explain all of this later. So this is a pigling. They are the new kind of like pig mob. They don't drop anything if you kill them, as far as I know. I could be wrong. I haven't figured out yet. the new mob and they have like villages. Zombie Pigman has now been changed to the zombified pigling. They have changed a little bit of them. Don't know if you remember the old pigmen, but that's what they look like now. Right, so this is a trapped pigling. So what you can do with them now is barter. So this is where gold is now really helpful. If I just get all this gold. Right. Okay, that didn't work. Also, I forgot I barrier blocks there. Right, if I just chuck this at him, look. Right, okay, I don't know if you can see that, but he's inspecting the gold. Oh, he just dropped some gravel. So they'll take the gold, they'll inspect it, and then if you just wait a minute, they chuck some items out. So he just gave me glowstone. You can get all sorts. Crying obsidian, gravel. Are you gonna take that? No? Okay. Leather. Fire resistance potions. So they can be really helpful, they can be really annoying as well. There you go, look, he's inspecting it again. Giving me gravel. So one piece equals like a few, so like 3 gravel or a couple of fire, oh, as I say it, a couple of fire charges. So you really do get random things. See, look, crying obsidian. Right, well, let's just move on. Oh, so sand. Right, so there's a new motion for lava. So if I just chuck this in lava, look. There you go. Look, if I just chuck it, it's now bouncing around and it's on fire. I believe this is new, and it's so that I'm guessing this is so you can go. If you accidentally chuck something in lava, you're like, oh no, I don't want to do that. You can like go close to the edge and it might bounce towards you and you can pick it back up. See, look, there you go, look, the obsidian just did it, and then I picked it back up. So it's a way of kind of saving your items if you accidentally drop them into lava. See, look, he's giving me all sorts, magnum cream, leather. Alright, let's just move on to the next. So, you need golden armor now, because if you don't have it, these guys will attack you. And also, something I'll show you later, if you don't, I'll show you now. Basically, these guys have like these weird kind of housings, they're called Bastian Remnants. If I just do locate, they have their own locate feature at the top there, Bastian Remnant. And basically, what you can do with these is, wait, if I just go inside, oh, that's so laggy. Right, so you can see those chests. If I just go in here, then boom, look at that, you've got a load of stuff. So you got gold ingots, gold boots, enchanted gold boots with soul speed, I'll explain that later, chain, blackstone gold, or whatever it's called, gilded blackstone, sorry, and there's more chests in here. So this place is an amazing spot. This one doesn't seem to have many piglins in it right now, but see, look, there you go, you can get large chests, small chests, you can get gold blocks, in this kind of like space, this Bastian Remnant, you can find quite a bit of gilded blackstone around, because they're made out of blackstone and basalt, which I'll explain later when I show you the new biomes and the new music. Right, so let's just get rid of these quickly. Oh, okay, yep. That's the new feature showing again. That you chuck it and it bounces around, can bounce out of lava again. So anyway, right, new enchantments. So there's 3 new enchantments. They're all the same, just different tiers of it. So soul speed 1, 2 and 3. You can get this on enchanted books. The piglings might give it to you on some gold armor, or iron armor. Oh god, that's a lot of stuff. See, look, there you go, potion of fire resistance. Didn't you sort of that? So Let me just go chuck all of these away. This is so annoying. Especially that my mouse isn't showing on the camera. When I was editing the last video, I just thought I'd have to put that in because people are gonna be like, "Are you really playing on PC?" Yeah, I am. It's so laggy. Right, well, if I just go over here, look, there's also this new block, Soul Soil. It's pretty much the exact same as Soul Sand, except this. If I walk on Soul Sand, which we all know and hate, you go slower than usual. But if I go on Soul Soil, you walk normal speed. You're probably thinking, what's the point in that? I think you look like a brown beach. Well, or grey beach or whatever. Well, here's the thing. If I just get my Soul Speed 1 boots now, you might notice this. If I go onto the Soul Sand, instead of going slow, I go fast. So you go, if you have Soul Speed on your boots, you go faster on Soul Soil and Soul Sand than you would on normal ground. So this is helpful if you're playing like a PvP server with other people, and you're like, oh, they've got Soul Sand outside their base. I want to raid it, but I don't want to be really slow. You just chuck a pair of these on, and boom, you can get up to their base even faster. So as it goes up in the tiers, it goes even faster. As you sprint, you get a bit more speed. So as you sprint with Soul Speed 3, you go, I think it's 0. You go at a speed of 1. And just to say, your normal sprinting with flight speed is 0.5. So yeah. And you might notice here that whilst I'm running up and down, you got these little blue souls coming out of the Soul Sand and Soul Soil. I think that's a really nice touch. It only happens in Soul Sand and Soul Soil. See that? There you go. They just appear as you run across. I guess that adds to something of the game's history. Like you're freeing some of the souls trapped in the soil and the sand. Right, so, oh, okay, that didn't work. Let me just clear my inventory. Now it's time to go back to the overworld. But actually no, I'll show you that later. Right, let's just finish this and then I'll show you the new biomes and then music. Right, so back in overworld, so we have these are twisting vines. You can place these in the warped Nilium. Now, there are some crimson vines. You can't place them on it and it won't grow like this has. But if I just get all of these, so these are warped Nilium, crimson Nilium, bone meal, warped fungus and crimson fungus. I just take these over to here. Oh, there you go. Now you can place either of these on either of these things. So you can place warped on crimson or crimson on warped. But I don't like doing that because it doesn't look right. Anyway, so these are now the only way you can get these, which are Shroom Lights. These are pretty much like glowstone, but a natural kind of. Well, not natural, but like one that grows naturally. Do you know what I mean? It's organic. They're going organic like a source. Now this I think is a little bit lighter than glowstone. I'm just gonna. You're probably thinking, why are you giving it to you? You could just go into your inventory. Well, I can't be bothered. Right, so if I just get some glowstone, yeah, this is definitely brighter than glowstone. I think it can't be that much lighter, but it is lighter than glowstone. Brighter, sorry. It's more bright than glowstone. Okay. Yeah. Same for the crimson fungus. These have it as well, but these have the vines growing down. See there. So these have vines, but they also have Shroom Light. So you can get these in the warped and the crimson forests. these weeping vines. So if I just set it back to day. Now there is one glitch that in 1.16.57 this was like a way of breaking through Bedrock. If you chucked one of these down and you put a piece of Bedrock over the top of it, it just completely broke the Bedrock, and that was a way of getting like you customize your end portal pretty much. You break all of the blocks around it and you chuck in some of the new black stone, like the chiseled one and that. Yeah, it looked great. The only problem is now you can't do that. They've patched it so that when you do it, the Bedrock just stays in the middle, and it grows above it. So like I don't know if people remember how you used to be able to place like a tree on top of the nether and spam bone meal it and it'll break through the top, and that's how you go on the top of the nether. You can't do that with this. Yeah, I just used the wrong one. That's proof. So basically you just have to be able to place it on any nilium and it will grow. See that the Bedrock just stays there, so you can no longer break Bedrock with these. It kind of sucks, but I can understand why Mojang did it, because yeah. Alright, moving on to the next thing. So basically there's a new way to make torches. Go away, Mr. Chicken. Boing. Right, this is basically you can make blue torches, lanterns and campfires now. If I just get some sticks and soil. So the old recipe was just a stick with some soil along, right? Like this. Of course, Mojang decided to change it. So now I don't actually know what the recipe is. I'm actually just going to go check because I don't know what it is now. So I'm just going to quickly go into game mode S and just check. So, okay, so, no, wait, I'll just do torch. Right, so now you now need soil, coal, and sticks to be able to make 4. So it is much easier to make a normal torch, but anyway, so to be able to make a soil lantern, you need the soul torch. I'm just gonna call it that, a soul torch. A soul fire torch, and then you need 8 iron nuggets. You surround the torch with the nuggets. Oh, that didn't work. Anyway, you surround the torch with the nuggets in the crafting table, and then if I just quickly, well, it's not really quickly, it's taking forever because if I just do this, there you go, it's surrounded. You got that. This gives off the same amount of light as a normal lantern. It's blue. Yeah. All of these do the same thing as a normal lantern. It's just they're a different colour. So, I forgot my survival. Oh, that was close. See, look, if I just chuck that down. Right, let's just... Anyway. So, you can place them, you can hang them. They're just kind of a thing you can use. Actually, I wonder, I think you can get coal in the nether now. But that is literally the only way you'll be able to get torches, is you can get coal in the nether. I believe you can, I'm not exactly sure. Tell me down in the comments if I'm wrong. Anyway, so to make a campfire, this is way easier. You just need to get some like weird wood where like all sides are the same. It's basically like the crimson hyphae, that stuff. And then you chuck some soil in the middle, sticks. Basically it's the normal recipe, except it has soil in the middle. and then just chuck in the wood. Yoink, yoink, yoink. And then boom, you got a soul campfire, and yeah, they're exactly the same, they're just blue. You can cook on these though, still. Let's get some pork. You've killed your nice tasty hogling. You want to cook him, but you ain't got a furnace and no coal or something. Well, boom! Now you can just do it with this. It's great. Yeah. So yeah. Also, mobs now avoid campfires and magma blocks, so they'll try to go around it instead of getting damaged by it. So next we have this. This is the target block. And basically it's literally just a target, and it gives off a redstone signal. So if you chuck something like a trident at it, it'll give off a heavier signal because the trident's meant to be a heavier thing. Obviously you can't tell that here. All you can tell is just that it gives off a signal every time it's hit, which is sending the fireworks up from the dispenser. So many new things you can do with that. I'd love to see all of the redstone things people are going to make. There's a new music disc. It's called Pig Step. You can get this in the nether, obviously. For me, you can't hear it. You should just take a quick listen. I'll just turn my game volume down, like my game music, and see if that works. So I can't get it to work. Just gonna turn my music back on. So for me, that doesn't work. Hopefully Mojang fixes that, because I really want to know what it sounds like. If there's a gap in my music, I'll go back to it and see then if you can hear it, because it might just be that it counts as music. So yeah. Right, next we have chain. This is a solid block. It's kind of like iron bars, except it's better, kind of. Oh, wait, there's a break in music. No, it's still not working. That sucks. Right, well, this chain, you can make it if you have, you need 1 iron ingot and 2 iron nuggets. So if I just get them, there's a crafting table, chuck these in, boom, bam, bam, bah. Okay, so that will just make 1. Issue 1 for 1 basically. Ow, and you can't walk through these, but you can jump on them, hang stuff from them. Basically, they're like a decorative item. This is Basalt. This is from the Basalt Deltas biome, which is basically based on like volcanic eruption stuff. Can also be used as like a decorative item. This is lodestone. Hasn't got a use. It's just a decorative block. Oh, it's gonna work. No, right, that sucks. Right, back to lodestone. Well, at the moment, it's kind of just a decorative block. You can't like add redstone or something. So it's just there to look pretty. This can only be crafted, I think. I haven't found any at all in the nether. But yeah, it's just a decorative block, really. 4 sides of it have this like nice little cross design. The top kind of has like this bone block design on it, but grey. So at the moment, I'm not sure what it does. It's just a decorative block as far as I know. This is a pretty expensive thing to craft though. So I've got my inventory. There you go. Right. It is a pretty expensive thing to craft. You need 8 chiseled stone bricks. That's not the expensive part. You need a netherite ingot, and that is very hard to get. I have figured out how you're able to get netherite ingots. Oh, why have I gone here? Okay, weird glitch. Right, well, okay. Right, I'll explain at the end how you get netherite ingots. Basically, yeah, that's that. Yeah. So you need to smelt the scrap. I'll just start explaining whilst I make this. So you smelt the ancient, what's it called again? Scrap or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. I'm so sorry. You smelt that, and then you get your scraps, your netherite scraps, and then you take 4 of them of 4 gold ingots, and you chuck them in your crafting table like this. And then you get a netherite scrap. So basically, I don't think it's any specific order you need to put them in. It just needs to be 4 and 4, and then yeah. Yeah, so let's just go to next part now. Right, and now just before we do the biomes, this is the latest banner. It looks like a plug socket, and it's meant to be a snout, but like the chiseled sandstone, it does look like a bit of a plug socket. So you can now get this as a banner pattern for looms. So yeah, basically you just get your dye, you get your banner pattern, you get a banner, chuck it in the loom, and yeah, so just make one now. Look, chuck in the banner pattern called snout, and you get black snout, light blue banner. Yoink. There's not really any point. Well, I don't see any point in this, but there's probably some reason for this. I think it will all eventually be explained. I think it's just to fit in with the nether theme. So yeah, so before we go, I'm just going to show you the new biomes and their new music. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Yeah, if you want, tell me what you want to see next, and we'll do that. Goodbye.